So the next question is we have to generate Fibonacci sequence using streams. So we have to generate the Fibonacci sequence using streams. Let's see how to do it. Question is we have to generate the Fibonacci sequence using streams. So here we have to understand what is the sequence. So the first number is 0, after that 1 comes, third number is 1, fourth number is 2, fifth number is 3. So it's basically sum of previous two numbers, that's it. So here it is the same, here it is also same. So like this way it continues. So we have to generate the Fibonacci sequence. So for this, right, what I would show is first I'll show you the Java 7 version of it so that you can understand the Java 8 version easily. So maybe I'll create first and second as a variable. First is 0, second is 1. So basically it will kind of map to first and second number in the sequence. So what we'll do is we'll start from I equals to 0, or we can start with 2 also by considering first and second is already covered, but I'll write generic logic here. I'll go up till n and increment. So what we'll do is we'll print the first. So first is 0, that's what we want in the beginning. After that, I'll create a temporary variable, okay? So which will add first and second. So that's what is required to identify the next number. So 0 plus 1 is 1. So 1 is the, like, if I go here, right, first is second now, because in the next iteration when I print first, I should get the value 1. Second, I'll update it to temp. Second will also contain 1 in this case. I hope you understood. So what we are doing is first we are printing the 0 here. After that, in the temp, we are adding first and second. That is nothing but 0 and 1. That is 1 here. And temp, we are assigning it to second. So second will be 1. And first will also be 1 because we are assigning second. So loop continues. So we are printing first. So 0 and 1 is printed. Now what we'll do is first and second will add. So first is 1. Second is also 1 because in the previous step we had assigned the temp. So 1 plus 1 is 2. So in temp, we'll store it as 2. First, I'll store it as 1 again. Second, I'll store the temp, that is 2. So in the further iteration, I'll print the first. So that is 1. And in this temp, what we'll do is we'll add the first and second. So first is 1, second is 2. So we get the answer as 3. So like this way, it will continue. I hope you understood how to do it in Java 7 way. So I'll just run and show you the output once. After that, I'll write the Java 8 variant, which is very simple. So you can see it has covered the Fibonacci sequence. Uh, so it was able to print the Fibonacci sequence. So now to do it in Java 8, what we can do is we can go for Stream. Stream has something called iterate. Okay. In Stream iterate, it's kind of a loop you can imagine. So what is the starting state? So this is my starting state. I'm creating an array and this is 0 and 1 index. Um, Starting stage I'll define here, that is an integer array, and 0 and 1 are the values. So I have to specify the iteration style here. What I have to do is take a number, and so I'll just say new int of, here I'll say it's a simple thing. First, second, we have to assign it to first. So second is nothing but num of 1 is the second index. And second, how we are updating, we are adding first and second. So let's do that here. That is num 0 plus num 1. I hope you got it what I try to write. So once you reach this, we have to limit because we just want how many Fibonacci numbers, that is n Fibonacci numbers. So after that, what we have to do is we want to print the first number. Like second number, we are not interested. What I meant is, if you see here, we are printing the first number. So same thing I'll do here. So at this stage, right, I got the entire array with first and second array combination. So what I'll do is, so at this stage, array contains first and second number combination. Like it will be kind of a full array. So in that, what I have to print is I have to print the zeroth index, because zeroth index is where the number, the first resides. And I'll just print this. So this is the solution. For the time being, I'll just comment this line and run it. So we'll iterate at every step. The same logic we are applying. First will be assigned with the value of second. Second will be assigned with value of sum of first and second. That's what we are doing here. So, and at every step, we are basically printing that. So I hope you got it. So this is how you can generate the Fibonacci sequence using Java 8. So just one thing I missed to tell is like the stream.iterate with this combination, right? It will generate an infinite stream. So this is the first combination, that is 0 and 1. And the next iteration, what we are doing is it will become 1 and 1. So like this way it will continue. So if you don't add the limit, this will keep on generating the numbers. And if you want to see what is happening at every step, right, I would recommend to go for peak. So I'll add this peak statement. So what I'm doing is I'm basically taking number, it's an array. So I'll print it at every step what is happening. So I'll just run so that you will understand better, because if you simply write without understanding, right, it's no value add. So you can see first iteration 0 and 1, and here we are printing num0, that is 0 here. Same thing in the second iteration, 1 and 1 we are printing 1. Third iteration 1 and 2 we are printing 1. Fourth iteration we are printing 2 because num of 0. That's why we have to print the num of 0. It's basically two array of two numbers. At every step we are generating, and in that we are printing the num of 0. I hope it's very clear. So I hope you understood how you can use peak also efficiently to understand more about the stream coding as well. Let's move on to the next question.